My mother tried to join the military twice, but her parents told her it wasn't a place for a woman, especially a black woman in her age. You know, she was born in the 30s, now it's the 40s, and she's trying to make a breakthrough, and her parents told her no.
Leading the way for new generations, Lieutenant Colonel Christina Buckner has military service in her blood.
So I am the youngest of 8 children, all of which, except 2, have served in the military. Every branch except for the Coast Guard. You know, the funny story is I didn't even want to be in the military.
Really?
Because my siblings had done it. That's why I was doubling down on I'm going to be a doctor and I'm going to do those things.
Nonetheless inspired by her family, she pursued a military medical career, enlisting as an Army dental assistant in 1998 and commissioning a few years later as an Army Service Corps officer, a role allowing her to command units around the world.
I have been able to serve overseas in Iraq 3 times and Afghanistan once. And, you know, I've watched a lot of our service members pay the ultimate sacrifice for freedom. But it's a reward to me to say that I've been there and I've been able to protect our borders and to support the cause for the American people. It's protecting the freedoms at the end of the day.
But she found some of the larger obstacles outside of the battlefield, similar to ones her mother faced decades before.
A lot of things have changed since 1998. That's when I joined. And a lot of things have changed since the early 50s when my mother tried to join, and then when my dad served. You know, there was a reason why my mother's family told her, you can't join, this is not the place for a black woman. You know, when I joined in 1998, there was only one general officer in Army medicine that looked like me and shared the same service corps. And now, years later, we have evolved. There are several that look for me and share the same service corps. When I first started, a woman could not serve in the infantry. A woman could not go that far forward into combat, but now you have us wearing Ranger tabs and we're in infantry units, so lots of evolution occurred. People have outwardly said some interesting things, you know, to me, but that's okay because I've still been able to prove them wrong in many ways and overcome.
And become a highly decorated medical commander. She currently leads Fort Drum's medical activity, where she pushes others to find strength in their differences.
Biases are something that we can't navigate. I can't read your mind, and nor can you read mine. But you have to always be able to clearly articulate your goals and what you're trying to achieve and what you're here for, and then you live by them. You can't let biases be a deterrent for how you operate. We acknowledge that they're present, and we acknowledge that they may be a limitation at times. But as long as I know and they know they have done their best, we will prevail. If you want to do it, you can do it, because it all comes down to mindset. What is it that you're seeking to achieve in life? And you have to move as if there are no boundaries in your way. You keep that at the forefront of your mind, using representation and examples of others who have achieved the things that you want to achieve. Nothing's in your way. So it feels nice to have overcome all that I have, to have gotten here and seen others rise in the ranks. You know, I don't want to say there are no excuses, because we always have things that get in our way. But the path is clear now.
Continuing her family's legacy of service.
You know, whether being a woman or a black woman, it's about leadership. It's about exuding confidence in your inner abilities to succeed and to lead, and I will overcome. I did not think many years ago that I would ever be here, you know, but I'm here now. And then the ability to change and impact and affect so many people's lives and to deliver a service and to see myself in this form having evolved after so many years is a blessing. But there's still so much ahead. It's a journey ahead. But I would say thanks to my mom, though. She is the reason why, her and my dad are the reason why I'm where I am today. So that little kid who couldn't join the military, buried in the National Cemetery, but raised, you know, 6 successful service members. That's incredible. So sometimes you might not be able to do a thing, but you can inspire others to do a thing. So that's what I do. So thank you.